on est reparti les amis. Let's go. Le carré j'aime pas. Et le triangle j'aime pas. Le triangle ça va. C'est le carré que j'aime pas. Le froid j'adore. Alors, carré. Je vais remettre le truc de base, hein, tant pis. Hein. Ah, mais j'avais pas vu ça. Vous pouvez changer les sorts quand je les joue. Il y a rétablissement aussi. J'ai eu un sort aussi qui soigne tout le monde. Pas mal ça. Mettre ça à la place. Imaginons que je la joue. Ok. Lui, il a un sort qui est trop bien. Je crois que c'est celui-là. Non, c'est pas celui-là. C'est l'autre. Ok. Moi je vais XP x2 apparemment, j'ai la jauge qui est à 2. On va continuer hein. Comment je fais pour lancer les gros sorts des autres attaques? Je sais pas trop en fait. Ok. Je suis en x3. Mourir là. C'est quoi ça? C'est le dragon blanc aux yeux bleus qui spawn. Elle est morte, Rinwell.
Consider yourself finished. See you continue on in that vein. Yes, my lady? Something you wanted to say?
À l'aide.
Let me help. Who's gonna smart? Shattering up. Changing stress. Here I come. Lightning orb. You're finished. Dance in the wind. Dragon sword. Photon spray. Blue escape. Tectonic. Watch. You're finished. Here's a healing art. Supernova. Dance in the wind. Here goes. Here I go. Dragon swarm. Hurricane. Dragon swarm. It looks like you got this one covered. Radiant. Here. Hurricane. Double demon fang.
Il y a un boss quand même qui spawn sur moi là, grand dragon d'un coup.
You picked the wrong fight. Now you see what I can do. Dragon swarm. Thank you.
Ça se fait de quand ce truc là? Mort. Ah, le droit va être chaud hein. Il tire un rayon sur quoi là? Sur le droit? Ah enfin! Il y a 2 morts. En vrai, je réussirai jamais à faire ce combat, j'ai l'impression. On va refaire une boule de feu. Ah, si je suis la cible, c'est bon, ça me va. Ah, le problème c'est qu'on meurt tous à 1-1 et surtout les bots ils se font one shot, c'est relou. C'est pour ça que je peux gagner ce combat. Il y a plus de PS là, tu vois par exemple. Comment je vais fuir un combat? En fait, je peux pas gagner ce combat. Comment je fuis un combat? Voilà. Je peux pas le gagner en fait, j'ai pas le niveau. Ouais, il y a un boss qui a spawn d'un coup et j'ai pas le niveau. Malheureusement. Il faut que je reprenne un feu de camp. Il y en a en face, je vais y aller. J'aurais bien aimé le tuer, tu vois, mais le problème c'est que le jeu, bah, je peux pas en fait. Tout simplement pas le tuer. Malheureusement. Malheureusement, c'est pas possible. Butin abondant, hein, comme d'habitude. On va faire Rinwell parce qu'il y a un dialogue à faire. Une cinématique, on va la faire.
It's flying practice. Hoodle doesn't really like to leave my side, but if I don't make him spread those wings every now and then, they'll start to weaken. It's important he practices. Also, I'm pretty sure he put on some extra weight. Oh.
Probably because everyone keeps sneaking him snacks when you're not looking.
I knew it! I thought there was something fishy going on. Oh, it's really not good for birds to be overweight, you know?
Oh, really? I'm sorry, Rinwell.
You were feeding him too? You haven't been giving him anything he can't eat, have you?
I'm pretty sure everything I've given him has been okay. Just to be sure, though, why don't you tell me what he can't eat?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Is something the matter?
No, not at all. It's just, for a really long time, Hoodle was the only friend I had. So on the one hand, it makes me really happy to see everyone be so accepting. But on the other, it's a bit of an adjustment sharing him, you know?
Every one of us can see that he's like family to you. I can promise no one's trying to ignore your feelings or anything.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right. I'll talk to the others about it later. Hoodle,
Ok.
let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another gold.
Ok, donc pas de dragon par pitié. Acheter, vendre. Le problème c'est que 3000 c'est trop cher. Pas mal ça. On va acheter une. Oh! Une meilleure armure que ce que j'ai, je prends. Meilleure armure que ce que j'ai. Oh. Et ça, non. J'ai déjà en fait. Créer une arme. Ok, il y a deux. Oh, il y a de nouvelles armes qui sont beaucoup plus puissantes. Celle-là est beaucoup plus puissante. Griffe de feu. 10 innocents. Plus puissant aussi. Il y a pas mal de trucs là à débloquer. Lui c'est bon. Elle je peux pas. Je peux pas. Donc là il me faut du brassard en titane.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
On va visiter un petit peu hein. Il y a une grille, est-ce qu'elle peut être ouverte? Non. On va nager un peu. On fait quoi dans le chat sinon? Jordi, je sais pas si je t'ai déjà demandé, t'as passé un bon réveillon, un bon Noël? Si je t'ai demandé. Jordi, c'était bien. Pourquoi tu joues à ce jeu, Chopi? Pas. Comme si là, moi, je lançais Last of Us 2. Hein, ou encore pire. Comme si là, je lançais ma Phasmophobia. Ah, il y a un hibou.
I see a village over there.
Ah, il se cache dans les cochons. Il y a un cochon avec des oreilles. Bizarre. C'est quoi ça?
Am I crazy for thinking these people seem to have it pretty
Oh, il est trop stylé le
What
cochon.
the hell is going on here?
Cochon lapin. Bon, le hibou était vers là. Ah, il est là. Ok, je peux pas lui parler.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Du lait, moi j'en ai besoin.
Hey, it's that ingredient.
Il y a une quête
Yeah,
juste
the
là.
one for that recipe.
Ah bah c'est le mec par terre.
You always have an eye for food.
Mais cool Jordi. T'as eu quoi de beau?
All right. Yeah. Good.
T'as eu quoi de beau mon petit Jordi?
I guess.
Yes! I don't believe this!
Huh? Really?
Alors élever du bétail, what the fuck. Vous pouvez élever du bétail pour en tirer les ingrédients à cuisiner. Il vous suffit de placer le bétail dans la grange et de lui donner à manger. Élever du bétail. Pour élever du bétail en plus grande quantité et plus vite, vous pouvez aussi lui acheter de la nourriture dès que votre bétail aura eu le temps de grossir comme il faut. Pour récupérer des ingrédients, le bétail peut se faire attaquer par des eagles errants. Des souris peuvent aussi venir ralentir la croissance des bétails en s'introduisant dans la grange. Prenez un chien de garde pour faire baisser le nombre d'attaques par les eagles errants et prenez un chat de garde pour faire baisser le nombre de souris. What the fuck? C'est que ce truc? Contre-attaque après victoire. J'ai déjà ça. C'est avec lui. Bon, je vais prendre ça. Oh, le truc au max.
Who would have thought
De
we'd
l'argent,
be
ok.
raising
Arriver du bétail. Envoyer dans la grange. C'est la grange. Je veux une vache. Je veux la nourriture miracle. Je veux un cochon. Nourriture miracle. On peut donner des prénoms aux animaux? Ou pas? Ok. Affecter la garde.
animals in a place like this?
Since we've decided to stop, we should make use of the opportunity.
Do you mean me?
It doesn't matter who.
Et j'ai du bétail apparemment. J'ai deux chiens de garde, deux chats de garde. J'ai compris. Ok. Il faudrait que je revienne ici de temps en temps pour récolter. Même pas tu offres un poisson frais. Pour le bétail tu parles, Turpi? Je vais rentrer, on va visiter un peu la ville. Oh.
Look, Renan soldiers.
Do the Renans control this city? I've never seen so many of them in one place before.
No. Look at the cores on them. These people are all Danans. They're slaves.
If they are, they're awfully well dressed.
And they're smiling too. Something weird's going on here.
Forgive the intrusion, but if I'm not mistaken, you're newcomers to Elda Menencia, yes? Please, you have no reason to be alarmed. My name is Droshin. I work at the Department for Welfare.
Department for Welfare?
We work to support the day-to-day living of all citizens. Welcoming newcomers to the realm is a part of our job, albeit one we rarely have the pleasure to perform.
Let me guess. We get a free pair of shackles as a welcome gift.
Perish the thought! Your trepidation is perfectly understandable, but I assure you, our way is quite different. In the past, this realm was no different from any other, and run by a rather merciless ruler. But all of that changed once His Excellency, Lord Dohalim, assumed power 7 years ago.
Dohalim.
Under him, for the first time in our lives, we Danans were treated with the respect we deserve. Lord Dohalim is adored by Danans throughout the realm, and we serve him with gladness.
Am I hearing you right? The Danans here willingly serve a Renan lord?
Please, see for yourself. You're free to go anywhere you like. Just ask if you should need anything.
What is it? Spit it out.
It's just, we came here to free everyone.
Uh-huh.
But the Danans of this realm are all happy to serve Dohalim. Are there any walls that even need tearing down?
Who cares? That just makes our path to Dohalim that much clearer.
I guess, but...
Still, Droshin said we should check things out for ourselves. Maybe we should look around a bit, see what we learn.
Chelou cette ville. Elle est un peu trop parfaite à mon goût.
Everyone is all smiles.
I've never seen a city so lively before.
J'aime bien la ville. Je pense que c'est mon endroit préféré pour l'instant.
Right.
That can't be.
All right.
Il y a des défenses à toute épreuve. Peut-être les sangliers.
They've made cutlery out of Zugelfangs?
Et une autre enveloppe à côté là-bas.
Waste.
How so?
They'd make great
Ça.
weapons.
Trop cher, hein, vraiment. Hein. La gelée là, pour restaurer les PS, c'est trop cher. Ah ouais, je peux faire un... Faire celui-là. Bon, sinon, j'économise de l'argent aux F. Vraiment. J'ai de l'argent. Par contre, j'aurais bien fabriqué des armes. Genre. Celle-ci. Il m'a l'air insane. Mais il faut des brassards en titane. On a ça, moi, brassard en titane. En attendant, je prends ça. Hein. C'est même beaucoup plus puissant. Et je prends ça en attendant.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
J'ai oublié de dormir, mais comme je vais visiter la ville, je vais pas dormir.
Do
Il y a
you
une
sense
étoile.
one of your friends, Hoodle?
Eh ben... Ok. Ah lui il a trouvé un hibou par là je crois mais... Ok ça va être compliqué de trouver le hibou hein, dans cette ville. Il est par là. Et il est là.
Maybe something.
I guess.
Sure. Sure.
Bon c'est la quête terrain pour tous, tous au terrain. D'accord. Nouveau terrain d'entraînement là, carrément.
Okay.
Got it.
Just great. Well,
All right.
Juste à la prime, commencer la quête. Ok, c'est tuer des Zugol je
what
pense.
are you gonna use the prize money for? Everyone walking the streets looks so calm and happy. I guess it really is true they don't treat Danans as slaves here.
Did they actually somehow achieve equality here? And if they did, why? To what end?
Something here doesn't feel right. Even though they sure want to act like it does.
What is going through that Lord Dohalim's mind, I wonder?
Très bizarre. Moi je pense que ça cloche. Je pense qu'ils doivent faire semblant d'être heureux, sinon ils sont tués. Ça doit être ça. Il y a une enveloppe
I
avant.
hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
What's wrong?
Yep.
Bon, c'est des quêtes secondaires, les amis. Voilà, hop, on a compris, blablabla. Alors, le saga du gourmet, un régal venu droit du palais. Ok.
Why are we
Secondaire, on
humoring
s'éternise
this
pas.
old man again?
Because there's no way I'm passing out
dialogue.
the top secret palace recipe, okay?
Well, there's a surprise.
À la droite. D'accord. Très bizarre. Et ça, c'est la salle d'entraînement, je crois, pour la quête secondaire. On va juste aller au terrain. C'est ça la quête secondaire? Il y a peut-être un truc à faire.
So these are the training grounds.
Ouais, je m'en bats les couilles, non?
The atmosphere here feels different compared to the rest of Vicent.
It's just a nicer name for a place where people go to fight.
So, it's still a good way for us to test our strength. Stop sweating the small stuff.
Teste une fois, je vais quand même tester une fois par curiosité, mais... Bon, en solo. Ah, mais on gagne des trucs. Novice, let's go. On va le faire alors. C'est en solo, du coup c'est tout seul. En blague, vous allez me dire. Je suis déjà dans la merde, hein. Ouah, ah, esquive, esquive. Ouah, je vais crever. Mais vraiment là, ça s'enchaîne. Oh, mais c'est mort. Je pourrais jamais survivre, j'ai un point de vie. Je peux pas me soigner. C'est fini, j'ai perdu. Ah oui, je suis mort. Il faut vraiment pas se prendre de dégâts, quoi. Ah, les novices, c'est pas... Ah, niveau recommandé 25. Bah d'accord. C'est pour ça que je galère. Enfin, on va faire le niveau 20. On va faire le niveau 20. Moi, je suis niveau 18, ça devrait le faire. Yeah. Ah. Moi que je fais 0 dégâts. Moi que je fais 0 dégâts ou pas? Un point de dégâts. Vraiment, je fais vraiment un point de dégâts. Je fais un point de dégâts. Bon, on va give up, hein. Continuez, je peux enfin changer de jeu. Bah, GG à toi, hein. Non, on peut pas gagner, c'est trop. Là, c'est des niveaux trop compliqués pour nous. On reviendra plus tard. En fait, je manque beaucoup de niveaux par rapport à l'histoire. Le boss d'avant, j'ai beaucoup de niveaux de retard. Et là, je crois que j'ai aussi beaucoup de niveaux de retard. Donc, c'est pas de mon niveau. Malheureusement. Allons visiter là-dedans. La porte est bien fermée. Alors, on visite pas du coup, hein. Peut-être que je ferai des sessions XP hors live pour rattraper un peu les niveaux parce que sinon on va jamais y arriver. On va jamais y arriver. Donc les gardes, c'est les héros des enfants.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renin.
Il y a un truc à gauche. Il y a un truc à droite. On va là à gauche.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Let's check out more of the city. There's probably places we haven't seen yet.
My dad's working in the court today. So's mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
Elle est là.
Looks like Danans are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
Je peux pas aller là. Est-ce que je peux aller là? J'ai un R1.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Sislodan about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something? I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Eldimenencia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
Ouais, c'est pas notre futur allié. C'est peut-être un vrai bon gars du coup. Je crois qu'il va nous rejoindre dans l'aventure lui. Celui qui a le bâton qui est un peu métis là. Peut-être je me trompe, on verra.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Ok.
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
Ok.
Halt!
Ouais, c'est une alliée elle aussi je crois. Elle
I
nous rejoint.
presume
Hein.
you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Eldimenencia Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Danan.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Eldimenencia has Danans protecting him?
In this country, Danan guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person? And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim. I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Danan laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Danan medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about
Ah,
going?
y a un R1.
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a run-in for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renan society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dana at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Danans who just accepted Renan rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
Ok, vous avez du bétail, j'ai pas eu le temps de lire. Je vais me téléporter là, non? Paf. J'ai l'impression qu'en fait, elle, c'est... J'ai vu dans la cinématique en animé que elle nous rejoignait en combat, j'ai l'impression. Et le mec qui dirige la ville aussi. Donc est-ce que c'est juste de nouveaux mates, c'est tout hein? C'est le métis avec le bâton, c'est sans doute ça. Hein.
Hey.
Voilà. Ouais, on doit attendre. Ah non, si, il est là, c'est bon.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Ouais, c'est bien lui.
Your guests, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menencia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword... I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik?
Yes, my lord.
Please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
Let's go. Ça GA max, augmente la capacité maximale de la GA d'unité. Ah, j'aime bien ça. J'aime bien ça, là y a rien. pire, je vais finir ça. Hop. Je vais acheter 400 après. Et là aussi, on va finir. On va tout acheter. Voilà, comme ça va mettre le passif. Aussi. C'est fini.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. Two wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people. The fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menancia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Danans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
On se fait virer de la ville, quoi, tel des victimes.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you
Ouais, il y a encore un.
Don't you think you're...
C'est moi jouer.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
Ok. C'est bien fermé. Bureau. On va tout fouiller, hein. Des trucs à voler. Jamais. Oui, y a rien. Rien à voler, tu vas me dire ici? Quand même. Genre un petit jeu à l'ananas. Place de l'entrée, non. La masse, c'est grand, hein. C'est grand de fou quand même. En plus, il y a peut-être un hibou dans le tas. Ah ouais. Je suis au-dessus. Ah voilà. Gilet de pêche. Et là je suis, en fait, je suis revenu en arrière. Citron. Port. Ah, gilet de pêche. Pas mal, pas mal. Beau, hein, ici, hein. Verrouillé. C'est verrouillé. C'est verrouillé. Salle de garde. Il y a un coffre. Pioche au port. Peut-être un stuff, hein. Il y a peut-être un stuff qui se cache dans l'endroit. Hein. Verrouillé. J'ai tout fait, je crois, non? Ouais, la caserne, je crois. Y aller. c'est la place de l'entrée. Caserne, je suis pas allé. Je suis pas allé la caserne. Pomme. Ok. Et moi je viens de là. Ok bon vas-y on va se barrer. On va se barrer, il faut que j'aille dans la salle de l'entrée. Tadam. Les pêche. Oh, dans la cuisine il va y avoir plein de trucs. Il y a un hibou. Oh le roi, oh c'est un roi. Couronne. Okay.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
On a fait une quête secondaire apparemment, fallait trouver du bœuf. Je vois. Pomme. Bibliothèque.
Whoa! What is this place? The shelves here are filled with books. Not just Renin books either.
Omelette.
There are tons of Danon ones too.
Encore 2451 jours, encore 2450 jours. Journée intime d'Arénien qui comptait les jours avant de le tournoi de la couronne.
Sorry.
D'accord. Et regarde s'il n'y a pas des trucs importants. Jamais, imaginons il y a un équipement pour la meuf. Jamais. Il n'y a rien pour l'instant. Il n'y a rien. On a quand même mis des objets, c'est cool. C'est cool, c'est cool. Attends, bibliothèque j'ai fait, cuisine j'ai fait, faut que je fasse réserve 1, place de l'entrée, enfin réserve 1, réserve 2. Il me reste ça et après on s'en va. Puissant remède. Réserve 2. Joyeuse. 800 gold. Pas mal. Pas mal, pas mal. Ben voilà, hein. Bon niveau. On s'en va.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Ouais, Iran.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Danans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cislodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cislodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
Then Elda really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Danans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache. So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal, but he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alpin. He's a Renan lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then? Vicent seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
Ok, je coupe le break.